Welcome back to the David Vasquez School of Music. I will be showing you the third part of this 3-part piano series. The last video for the piano crash course is reading and fingering. Let's review measures. Remember, a measure is from one line to another line. A measure is from here to here, from here to here, and from here to here. So we have a total of 4 measures. There are 2 different colors on the measures. The stuff in the orange represents everything your right hand will play. The stuff in the red represents what your left hand will play. Before we start playing with our hands, we first need to know our fingering. Over here, we have some numbers that are written over these hands. The first number is 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Notice that the numbers go from the thumb and out. I like comparing piano fingers to a butterfly. We go from the body of the butterfly and out towards its wings. We start with our thumbs, 1, and then outward towards our pinkies, 5. Over here we have an example of the right hand. We can see that all of our fingers are written on the outside of the measures. The numbers are written on top for the right hand. So we are going to play 1 with our thumb, then 2 with our second finger, 3 with our middle finger, and 4 with our fourth finger, and 5 with our pinky. This piece sounds like this. Over here, we have an example of the left hand. We can see that all of our fingers are written on the outside of the measures. The fingering numbers are written on the bottom for the left hand. So we are going to play 5 with our pinky, 4 with our ring finger, 3 with our middle finger, 2 with our index finger, and 1 with our thumb. This piece sounds like this. Here is an example of our right and left hand. Over here, the notes are overlapping from the left and right hand. Notes are played together when the notes are directly vertical from each other. This piece sounds like this. We can see how the first 2 notes are played together, especially at the beginning of each measure. Here, we have another example. The notes are not overlapping as the previous piece. The right and left hand are playing their notes without overlapping. In the piano example, it is going to sound like one hand is playing, but in reality, both hands are playing. One hand is going to play individually, not at the same time. This piece sounds like this. Here's another example of non-overlapping notes. Each hand is going to play individually, but not together. The piece sounds like this. Here's the last example. The right and the left hand are going to play together. The piece sounds like this. The past 3 videos were meant to show you the general concepts of music theory in order to play the piano. It can be overwhelming to learn music theory and piano at the same time. So, for the next couple of videos, I will be showing you many examples of the topics that were taught within the 3 Piano Crash Course series. Sweet.